Modals are auxiliary verbs that are used to indicate modality, that is, likelihood, ability, permission, request, suggestion, order, obligation, or advice. But there are so many modals. And how do we use them? We use them to express our feelings or emotions. Let's have a view of the mind map of modals to understand them in a better way. Here we have the mind map of modals. We have been given with different kinds of modals with their uses like ought, must, would, will, can, used to, might, should, dare. These all modals we use to express feelings or emotion. A particular modal we use to express a particular kind of feeling. For example, dare we use to express sense of courage. Shall we use for command or threat. Could we use for asking permission, for past ability, or for conditional possibility. And in our PB we have been given some exercises which are related to the modals of obligation, advice, suggestion, possibility, and probability. So to do those exercises, let's study the modals of obligation, duty, and advice with the help of a chart. In the chart, we are given with modals of suggestion or obligation, necessity or compulsion. So let's understand how do we use modals should, ought to, must, and have to. First, how do we use should and ought to for expressing our suggestion, duty, or obligation? Let's understand. Should is used to talk about offer, ask for suggestion, duty, or obligation. For example, you should apologize to her. It is my suggestion. I think it's right. Means whenever we are suggesting somebody and in our view something is right. So for this we use should. You should do it. You should complete your work. It is only a kind of suggestion. So use of should. Then ought to. Ought to we used to talk about moral duty, moral obligation. Means a kind of duty it is. For example, you ought to apologize to her. It is morally correct for you to apologize. Means it is a kind of moral duty for expressing moral duty. You ought to respect your teachers. You ought to follow the decorum of the school. So it is your duty. So what is the basic difference between should and ought to? Should we use to express suggestion and ought to we use to talk about moral duty, right? Next is necessity and compulsion. How we use must and have to. Must we use to express necessity or compulsion from the point of view of speaker. For example, I am speaking. You must apologize to her. I insist that you apologize to her. Insist means I am suppressing you. I am putting a kind of stress on you that you must apologize to her. It is a kind of compulsion for you. The next have to. Have to is used whenever there is no other option. You have to complete your work, otherwise you will get punishment. So you have no other option. So when there is no option, we use have to, and when it is must, it is compulsion on the part of the speaker, we use must. This is a basic difference between have to and must. Now let's start doing worksheets. In worksheet number 1, modal have to is given. How is it used? As I explained you in the earlier one chart, that modal have to is used whenever there is no other option left. It is very much compulsory. Now let's understand with the help of these sentences given here. The team has to win this qualifying match to be able to play in the World Cup. Here team is singular subject, that's why we have used here has to. And next sentence, they have to pass the entrance exam for getting admission in the college. Here they is plural subject, so have to is used. Otherwise have to and has to, they are used for same purpose. Now let's start doing worksheet number 2. In this worksheet, you are supposed to write few things that the students have to do in the school. A number of sentences you can frame by using modal have to. This is your choice. So I have written some of the examples. Let's study them. The students have to complete their home assignments regularly. It is very much important. There is no other option for the students. The students have to follow all the instructions of the teacher. It is also important. No other option. They have to listen to the teacher. They have to follow their instructions. Next is the student have to bring notebooks according to the timetable. It is also compulsory. So use of have to. How do we use it? The students have to be punctual. Yes, they are supposed to reach on time. Next is the students have to maintain discipline. Yes, it is compulsory. Next is the students have to keep their classrooms neat and tidy. Again, it is compulsion, no other option. So this is how do we use modal have to for expressing compulsion. Next worksheets we'll be doing in my upcoming video.